I'll go where I'm supposed to go. That's all I'm saying. So
Are you just trying not to worry about it?
Yeah, I really don't worry about it at all. That's actually I'm just going to make the team no matter what.
In terms of getting to go with, four of your own teammates to go work out with for things like this, that's a little bit different, right? I mean, you look at a guy like Dallas Thomas had to do it by himself, and then y'all come out here and is it a special thing to go out there with like four guys you've been playing with for years?
Right, it's a blessing. You see, earlier we were doing all those little warm-up we did before every game, so we was all pretty, in tune with each other and doing drills together. It's just a daily thing for us, really.
Is this nerve-wracking to go through a day like today, pro day?
Not really. It's kind of because I did the combine already. That was a little bit more intense and more a little serious. So this pro day was a little easier for me. So we did more drills. I'll say that.
So is that the main difference? You did more drills at pro day and less at the combine?
Yeah, we kind of knew the drills we were doing at the combine, but these drills they just made them up and we had to do them.
Were you ready for any of these?
Oh, not at all. I haven't seen any of those drills, maybe except maybe one. And that was about it.
So you're not used to running around picking up tennis balls?
I do it in my spare time sometimes.
What's next for you down the road as far as, do you have other pro days or other visits with teams set up?
I have a few workouts set up end of this week and next week in the Bears, like the 18th, I believe. That's about it so far.
What feedback have you had from the NFL so far?
As far as like projections?
Yes.
I don't really know as far as projections are concerned. But they're just telling me I'm doing a good job now. I'll wait to see what happens in the draft.
Have they told you anything about this is what you need to work on?
Not a whole bunch, but I know personally I need to work on my flexibility and snapping, being more consistent. And me being versatile, play guard and tackle and center.
Have they told you they think you're a very good run blocker?
They told me I'm pretty balanced.
Do you feel like you're pretty balanced?
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm very balanced. I'm good at everything.
I was going to ask you what you need to work on, but it sounds like nothing.
I can always work on everything, honestly. But I say snapping more and doing my center sets.
Compare this to being recruited coming out of high school.
It's kind of the same, sort of, but I guess you take less visits and it's less teams that are actually looking at you.
Do you like this process?
I think it was pretty fun. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but once I got used to training and going all over the place to do visits and stuff like that, it was pretty easy.
Do you prefer being able to pick your college as opposed to somebody picking you?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't really have no preference, really. So
Did you train with your old teammates a lot?
I trained with Mo Couch for a little bit. I was in Fort Lauderdale, Bomarito's, and we were all scattered around. I think Juwan and Tiny were in Florida and Tiny was in Minnesota for a point, and then Alex was in Houston, and James was here, so we were all scattered around. So it was pretty exciting to all meet up with each other.
So when you met up, was there a lot of the OLP?
Yeah, it's always a lot of OLP. I met up with James back in January, East-West game, and then we saw each other at the Combine again back in February, so it was pretty fun seeing each other again.
You talked about the nerves just going through the Combine and this stuff with four of your teammates kind of relax you a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we kind of played around a little bit, like old times. So it's kind of eases the nerves a little bit.
I noticed three of you had the same shoes on. Was that a coincidence, or?
That's the Combine stuff that we got, so we might as well wear it because we might probably not gonna wear it again. So might as well get some use out of it.
Having so many linemen from the same school, draft eligible and draft possibilities, sounds like y'all kind of shared pointers. You guys helped. You're all going through the same thing.
Yeah, like over the years, we kind of just gave each other pointers here and there, some tips or golden nuggets, to see what we can do better and get each other to do better in each drill, or whether it's a set or learning plays together. So we always help each other out over the past few years.
Have you shared notes during the draft process when you are being interviewed by teams doing workouts?
Oh yeah, we always share stories about what kind of questions you get asked. Sometimes you get asked crazy questions, and so we always kind of like tell our teammates or call them the next day if we might be in different places.
What are some of the weirdest questions y'all got?
I haven't got any weird questions personally, so I don't really know so far.
It's been a long time since one school has had four offensive linemen drafted in the same year. What would it mean to you guys? I mean, y'all didn't have a bowl win during your careers. You didn't have a lot of team glory. What would it mean to y'all to have that kind of honor, to have four, maybe even five guys drafted in the same year?
It truly be a blessing. It's just a tribute to how much work we've put in over our years here.
And did y'all ever think this was possible when y'all first got here?
We always kind of talked about it, when we were like freshmen and sophomores. We was all starting by then, so we kind of figured, it was a good chance that we probably all go to the Combine, having so much experience. So, but for it to finally be true, it's a dream.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thanks, Eric.